one of them seems to have a jar, whereas the other has an amulet. A amulet made from a single obsidian shard. Let me
Fancy.
just give you the descriptions of these absolutely magical items.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Absolutely.
Did you say there was
magical.
4 of them?
Fill
There's
our pockets deliciously.
2. Okay.
More power.
Actually, let me not give you the quirks.
Unlimited power.
Ooh.
Spirit catching jar. Oh.
Huh. That's a pretty cool one. That
Yeah,
you got.
the spirit catching jar is basically sort of a mini relationship dice with spirits, where you can get a benefit from catching one.
Seems very... Okay. Assassin's Amulet.
Also, the description of the Assassin's Amulet still has flavor from the base setting in it, but you get the point.
Oh my god, that amulet is 10 out of 10.
That
Yes.
Evander needs that one.
Oh my god.
It's like, roar! Did you just bite me? No. No. No, no, no.
What are you talking about? I just dropped my fork.
Got my great sword.
That is the best. Oh, it's so funny. Okay, what I'm getting from this is that these are the uncursed items, and to the south are the cursed items.
I'm totally go check the cursed ones out.
Oh yeah, that might be
See
a
what
pretty
they
cool
are
one.
like. The armor of epic wounds.
Yeah.
You're cursed with incredible beauty. So,
Everyone's your friend now. They will never leave you alone.
exactly. Oh, well.
That's always been my problem.
They can.
I'm
they
so
can attempt
devilishly
to-
handsome.
This is supposed to be a role-playing game.
But enough of my day. Let's get back to the role playing.
Anyway, who wants
Yeah.
them?
I got an amazing
I-
scythe. I feel I'm full at the moment.
Yeah, I think that spirit jar will be good for Anarchin or Talia.
Well, since Anarchin is full, I think that's then.
Talia, yeah. As for the amulet, I guess
I
that's
haven't had
I guess that's really just a case of if we need to assassinate anyone.
Well, you
Because
kind of need
otherwise
to
it's
bind
not
with
gonna
it.
be-
Items don't really like if you just switch them back and forth constantly. They
Yeah,
don't feel
but,
appreciated.
I mean, we could take it and sell it.
Well, you don't really sell them.
Yeah,
You
we
don't
could
think
sell
it
it for
could be useful?
favors. Come on.
That is true.
I mean-
you gift them more precisely favors.
Hirandor's not going to assassinate anyone.
Sure.
So, like,
I'm not
I mean,
part of
that
this
would
act-
also technically
Not with that
work-
attitude.
It would technically work with spells too, wouldn't it?
Yes.
yeah, I mean, it said all cast chaos spell at the high priest. So, you know,
The Doom ritual wouldn't be noticed if it failed.
That's
I'd say that we could make Enrican hold on to it. Maybe we'll get an incremental advance that'll let him bind with it then.
yeah, that's
Okay.
true.
I think he's the right kind of person to sneakily kill people.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. He is.
Mega
Now I'm
death bolt.
feeling. Now Todd is feeling more.
You know, he knows now that he can drain any soul, and if it fails, nobody will ever know he tried.
That's right.
Ah, shit.
You won't even notice.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think that makes sense.
Yeah, I think if we just hold on to it for now, and then
Yeah.
once.
Someone has
Sure,
to have it on their sheet.
I can.
I still
can-
carry around that damn armor of like giving people stuff.
I'll take the amulet.
I'll take the jar.
Right, just go look at the
Is there
cursed
something
stuff.
in the jar at the moment?
No, it's empty.
Screaming for help.
Help me! Oh!
Does this door just open?
Alright.
Yes, it does.
Alright, let's go in. Ready for trouble. Though the chance that people lock the cursed room isn't as big as the non-cursed room.
Yeah, that's true.
I have much medic items.
Get in here, Anakin.
Well, I mean that cost 3 to equip is
Mm.
you know.
The
It's like-
door to the room here is as open as it was before, and the room is empty apart from 4 different pedestals, 2 of which still containing chests, the last 2 just containing the remnants of absolutely ruined chests. It's also worth noting that there's quite few spider webs in this room.
Oh.
Someone didn't like what they found in there.
If we look up.
There does not seem to be a spider on top.
Mm.
If we look down, is there a spider?
If we look into the 4th dimension.
That's outside. Just look at the. Just go around
Yeah,
camera.
that's true. Yeah.
Roll me a sanity check.
I don't
Is that
see
based on?
spiders.
Is that
It's
based
fine.
on wisdom or?
And you realize that you're in a computer simulation.
So with the cursed items, I think Adeling should open them because I don't want to suddenly be like saddled with something.
Well, to
agree.
open the chests, I can just magically open the chests.
All right, yeah, I think you should do that.
Mage hand, chest open.
The chest opens, and in one of them you see a small silver-looking ring. In the other you see what initially looks like the head of a small green teninum, except you quickly realize it's a stuffed head of a green teninum, made as a headdress.
Yay!
Oh.
We put it on Hirondor.
No.
Like before, he's like a Cubo now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be adorable.
No, it's not adorable because he said small tenanim.
I can make it larger. I have a scythe.
It's a magic item. It'll
It was living matter. It can grow. Worm speaker's headdress.
Higher. Just gets -1 seconds.
Yes, I like that ring of silence.
Steel.
It is worth noting that both of these items would try to resist being taken off again.
Yes, they have a curse thing on them that we don't know because we haven't.
No, thanks. I'm good. I don't need any of that. Everyone doesn't really care about understanding tandem, really. And
I don't want that.
And the
on
ring of
this either.
selfishness is not what he's into.
No.
No.
Nope.
Stay there.
Just abandon it there. Just
To know.
Although
You drain their power,
I would
so
love
that's what you do.
to have Hirondor wear a stuffed teninum head.
No.
That would be so
adorable.
funny.
No.
Yeah.
Be adorable. Absolutely adorable.
Let me see that assassin's amulet for a minute.
No.
You wouldn't miss Enrique, please.
You know,
Even
Hirondor
you, Hirondor.
might actually miss. He needs to roll, I think, a 3, and I don't know.
Yeah, we've seen
Maybe
many.
less than average chance. So,
Do we want to
Yes.
risk someone falling into the abyss?
grow
You
a
don't
bit.
have any utilities slots anymore, do you?
I'm dry.
You know what? I'm sure we'll be fine.
I have combat spells, but not utility spells.
I mean, I have a combat spell that I could use, maybe. The ghoul form is very
Cheap.
athletic, but
Cheap. Can I use the wood from the chests to grow it into a huge bridge? Let's
Oh my
put
god, that's
over here.
genius.
The wood really isn't alive enough to work for that purpose.
Ah.
Okay. You said there was lichen on that golem.
Can I use some?
a rope
Yeah.
bridge of lichen.
Is there like lichen moss on
There is a bit of that around, but it's so little that Enrican would have to expend extra power, costing 2 recoveries, and expending the
Does anyone
The
want to?
scythe until the next full heal up.
I could give a recovery.
You could give a recovery.
Sure. Grammar usually lends power.
All right.
Essentially, have the 3 people normally involved in rituals work together on this.
All right.
Lichen bridge.
In that case, Enrican will gather a little bit of lichen. He will put it down here. He will lean down, like crawl around, and basically, with the people behind him, the scythe will glow as power is siphoned from them, and he will mutter a few words, like weave a few signs, as the lichen will begin to grow and spread. As the scythe glows over it and forming a bridge over this gap.
That's how every problem is going to be solved from now on and forever.
Yeah, Talia is certainly not opposed to growing
We'll build a bridge out of it. Hero under attacks. Quickly, build a bridge out of his skeleton. It's like, oh! It's really gruesome, actually.
There you
Do
go.
you know what it feels like when you have a heart 10 meters in diameter?
What if your bones never stopped growing? I wonder.
Well, my time in the temple working on anatomy would tell me that's not a good thing.
No, it is not.
Rachel, watch the back as usual.
All right.
I like this power. This is great.
Give me a moment.
yeah,
as
yeah, Talia
I
does-
reveal that.
You're a death druid or something.
You know, I must
Basically.
also say Talia doesn't entirely oppose because like growing and creation, that's not a bad thing.
This looks like trouble.
What is this?
Graham's like, oh,
Do not look, Graham. It is too gruesome for you. The truth will break you.
What you see here, first of all, is a massive crystal sizzling with energy, sort of like the ember of a campfire, with the sizzling with the remains of whatever power was in there. It is sort of surrounded by just a maelstrom of really chaotic energies, just not really being held in check, but sort of coalescing around the entire place. It is floating in the middle of this room, the floor eaten away by the occasional lightning lashing out, and a large chunk of the northern room is just gone. Scorch marks here and there, and perhaps more significantly, the marks of battle. Most likely some sort of teninum, most likely. And you can also see some encrusted and slightly crystallized, perhaps by the lightning, orange scales, most likely copper. Quite significantly sized, too.
Well, does the Millicent feel guilty about this place? The copper scales? That's where she grabbed them from?
Not guilty,
Well, not
no.
this place, but
She mostly looks, well, she can't really look, but her attention at least seems to be mostly focused on the crystal, sort of curiosity emanating from it, as well as a significant portion of fear and respect for whatever power still resides in it and might have once resided in it.
well, it looks like there's a path down behind it.
Yeah, behind it isn't really a path, just a window almost.
Sort of carefully walk around it, try not to be hit by lightning. And look out the window.
The window doesn't show too much, but I will reveal. Shows mostly just an adjacent wall. And of course all the way back this way.
I wonder what this is. Could I expend the sword 20 on this thing to get a natural 20 on what could create this?
Yes,
A magical
sure.
creation. Alright.
What would your result then be with the natural 20?
Well, with
Well,
the nat-
mostly out of curiosity, because it's natural 20.
well, what skill would it be? Knowledge
Uh,
of magical architecture? I suppose for that I would have a 21. Well, a 27. Yeah.
Okay. Well, with the brief connection that Graham gets to the blade, he would think that this was very obviously some sort of focus as well as a power source once upon a time. A power source of incredible potence. And might even remind him of what what he already saw, not in, well, this place, but when he was shown around the ship of the Outsider, the floating behemoth fortress, beached as it was, although in a much, much, much smaller scale. The blade can also convey to him that, well, obviously something went wrong here, and if the blade, or a Millicent rather, is anywhere close to correct how much power this thing once had, that must have been some spectacle.
Well, I can continue the question, how do we make one? How is this made?
She has not the slightest idea. And she hates to admit that.
If we could have one of those, do something with it. Alright. So it's a crystal. But what's it now? Is it dangerous? Is it empty?
It would still be dangerous. It's not entirely empty, but very close to it.
Could it be used for something?
Perhaps, but it wouldn't really be useful. It's too dangerous. There could be other power sources. What's left in this one isn't as impressive as what it once contained.
Alright. Alright. So this is basically the energy room. Alright, let's go check the last room then.
Henrikin snaps back. What?
It's a crystal. It once contained great power, but it has been it was used for a ritual that failed, hence the destruction of this place.
I see.
It is much like that of the we saw in the big metal thing, the Outsider ship. It seems they use similar power sources.
It was never explained what that power source actually was, except a tree.
So, part of it. Maybe that's something to ask a Millicent later.
So
That
what
kind
this
of tree, like, what's
Yeah.
the big deal?
It's the
You know, as a Millicent didn't know how to make a new power source. Imagine that.
Imagine that.
We could use that to fuel the scythe's power. We could
Put it in the reactor.
make a world.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so how hard is this path?
It's probably as hard as what you crossed before. Perhaps a little less so, because there's more floating bits around. It's just longer.
Alright, I can walk on it just fine.
This last part here is a bit tricky, but it's not really that difficult. It would require a skill check to jump over. Like this last part here.
Yeah, I'll be fine. I'm good at jumping. Use the same roll as I used before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no problem.
Whee! I'd rather not if I can help it.
I see something dangerous. I mean,
Okay, first of all, stop.
Scream if
sort
you
of-
need me.
Graham walks here. He will first of all see the inside of this room.
God.
A room that looks like some sort of study. Lots of books, tables, an altar-looking thing, some chairs. But most importantly, lying on a pile of discarded books and general refuse, affixed to the wall with a long chain, is... Well, the picture does say a few words. It is a definitely draconic creature, but with 4 different heads. 3 of which are sleeping, the last one, the golden head, glaring towards Graham as it frowns. Eventually speaks, pointing itself towards its other heads, saying, "Look, brothers, we have a visitor." One of the sleeping heads answering, "Silence, I wish to sleep." The golden head frowning. kind of poking the other sleeping heads as they all sort of rise slowly, all glaring towards Graham. The red one saying, "We do not get visitors. We get food."
And yet, visitors there are.
Hideous monster.
He'll look at the chain. How long does he, like, what's the...
Long enough to travel basically anywhere in this room. It would also be long enough for it to reach Gran, and slightly outside.
Alright, sure. I guess the others can hear what's going on.
The creature does sort of raise up eventually, sort of stretching its many heads, its singular tail. The golden head continues. "What brings you here then? What brings you here, visitor? Where's Erasmus? He would have announced you."
We have sought Erasmus and taken from him the scythe. Looks at the beast and says, "Now we seek the knowledge that this place holds, its history, its purpose." Erasmus is gone, fled to another place, far, far away.
The blue head snorts. "He will come back. He always does. He needs us. He made us. He will not leave us here." The black head answers, "He might."
What are you?
The golden head cocks itself a bit. "A strange question. Perhaps you are slow of mind, but whatever word you would use, are exactly what you think it is. Abomination made out of boredom." The redhead turns towards Graham and says, "Made to prove a point. Failed."
What point?
The blue head turns towards Graham and says, "That Erasmus could create a god, but we aren't even close." All the heads lower a bit. "Now you cannot enter this room, or we will have to stop you." It is worth noting that currently, from Graham's blade, he feels an absolute fury of anger. Anger and, well, really just that.
This is, there's one of Erasmus's projects in here. It says it won't let us pass.
Hirandor snorts derisively.
Anrikin sort of leans over a little bit and says, "Even if one of us carries the scythe."
Yes, I says, "Why won't you let us pass? We have the scythe. We have all the power in this place."
"The scythe was enough to make us. It is not enough to fix us. We do not care who has it. We care about the one man who could undo this misery. He will return. He needs us."
What does he need you for?
All the heads frown.
Constances, you do not know then. You are chained here, in what I assume is a study, as a pet. I find that a disgusting way to live. Perhaps you would appreciate freedom, to find your own way to escape from this presence, this state.
The blackhead snorts this time and says, "There's no place for us. There's no freedom for us. there will be no peace, no rest, except in this place.
Well, if we can't enter without him attacking, maybe he can give us a few books. He only said we couldn't enter. Not that he couldn't give us things.
The golden head says, "We were told to guard this place, and guard we do."
Oh, I mean, we wouldn't steal anything. We'd just read it. You could even hold it up for us.
If you wish to help us, then leave.
They're chained. I could get to the edge here, but I could go back to Erandor and we could simply shoot them.
Shoot arrows at them.
Or magic, or whatever. They might be able to use breath weapons or something.
Probably have breath weapons.
They'd rather not kill them if we don't have to.
I don't know.
Could try and intimidate
Millicent,
them.
do you have a way to help them, Mrs. Blade?
Miss Blade.
Well, she continues to exude just pure anger.
Yeah, it's kind of like a horrific amalgamation.
This was not what the scythe was for.
Mm-hmm.
But can Enric do this? Make heads on Hirendor, for example?
I mean, give it enough power. Anything is possible. He sort of looks at her and maybe yes. Put a few extra. He would have like penta-breath, you know? All elements.
No.
What? It's
He's got limits,
personality.
Multiple heads is definitely a limit.
already used his floating butt as a bridge, can't we?
So do the rest of you come over here so we can take care of this thing? Or?
You know, I reckon like maybe Hirandor being as big as he is, and I mean they're 5 dragons put into 1. He's 1 dragon, the same size if not bigger.
Yeah, you could probably take it
them.
alone.
I didn't say alone, but I'm just saying like maybe
Right.
he could just tannin him and Tannimin. Just
Sure. Yeah, Graham will like step aside like to let you have your way in. Go have fun there.
But
Stand
Talia's like coming over. She wants to see this thing if nothing else.
Hirandor walks in and says, "Why'd you protect this room, creature?"
This time, basically, all the heads sort of snort and make the same expression of just one of disdain. The golden head once again takes charge and says, "Because we were told to. Because it is our only way to perhaps at some point be fixed. Because we are made by the person who commands us. Because we cannot reject his commands."
Hirandor frowns and says, "Did you start off life as Tannenums? Did he conjoin you somehow? Or did he just create you from nothing?"
We had lives once, but most of us do not remember.
He nods and says, "A pitiful existence."
An existence nonetheless.
Your master will not come back. He has explicitly said he will not be returning to us.
Oh, he will come back.
After you're long dead, maybe. Aeons may pass. Do not believe the man dies of old age.
Perhaps we should stock up on food then.
Herondor smirks and says, "You think that you can kill me?"
The redhead snorts.
Herondor grins and says, "I've killed much bigger dragons than you, and you're not even a real dragon."
All right, this is initiative.
Smack talking that's going on.
This is initiative.
Well, all right.
Oh, the smack.
Oh god, no. Let me draw some lines here. Not like this.
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 Oops.
Huh?
Sort of like
Huh?
this. What?
Oop, no, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
No, this is. We'll cheer for you
Bit-
here and all.
A bit crooked lines, but yeah.
Yeah, they're sort of a bit. Whatever. We get the gist.
I
of it.
remind you we're basically in a non-Euclidean dimension.
Yeah.
Sort of.
The lines are straight, it's your head that isn't.
Mind
I love it.
blown.
Alright, Talia. I'm pretty sure it should be Hirondor and the creature who should act first. Unless Talia wishes to do something. I guess you can.
Can I say Talia moves forward?
Sure. The hostile intents of the creature sitting on the pile of books are certainly visible. As it itself mostly doesn't move, but the redhead is certainly shooting forward and dragging its body behind it.
So
The goal is like, oh.
So it's clear the red is about to attack.
Yes.
Okay. In which case, Talia's going to move it. She's not going to attack first. Yeah. But Talia is going to go ahead and use some magic here. She is going to go ahead and onto Hirondor. Actually, you know, I have the option to do it. I might as well. I'm going to go ahead and cast Divine Endurance for broad effect, and I will even use the book.
Oh.
Meaning all of us, except the Edling, gain 20 temporary hit points.
Sure.
Alright.
As I bless all of you of the strength and conviction of my faith. And double check. Divine Endurance, a quick action, was that the standard? That was a quick. No one needs healing yet. I guess my standard is going to charity.
Okay, Graham.
Alright, well, I'm not going to attack first either, but it's time for this. So, ghoul form. Turn into a ghoul.
Okay. Enrican.
He could throw ghoul form on Hirondor, but he has a feeling that Hirondor wants to fight this thing like in his full dragonness, not being like
Yes.
transformed. So he will respect that, and we'll take a step forward. Go here, and we'll throw a little bit of help in there for good old Hiri, as I like to call him, by summoning this wraith.
Mm.
I'll bring out the wraith. Boop. This wraith is pretty swell. He's pretty scary.
Pretty swell.
It is basically a floating darkness with long silver hair and like glowy, icy eyes, and like this frozen blade of death that he holds. But it's living darkness, basically. And Wraith will float over here and stab at this thing. Doing a... let's see here. We'll do a... Ice Cold Ghost Blade.
That is just a hit.
Okay. 14 negative energy. And that's it.
Right. Hirondor.
Alright, well, Hirondor push it off its thing while engaging it, I guess. Because squares and we're
that's
big.
fine. It's fine. Ram into it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Roar!
And then he will, well, as he's running in, basically, cold breath it.
That hits.
And then gonna power attack natural. So, oh come on!
That's not it. That isn't.
Fuck everything. All right. What was that?
You have the
That was
most twos of anyone, I think.
I fucking hate it, man. All right. In that case,
Wait, was that a 2?
yes.
If you were 2-weapon fighting, you would have gotten to reroll.
I would have gotten a
Goodness,
reroll.
didn't.
So 15.
Next time you do miss damage, you add 15. All right. That it?
Yes.
All right. Let's see. First of all, the Duke here will see what he feels like. He currently feels like, yes, the Red Hat is very much in control, giving him a fear aura for this a little bit, which does affect the Wraith, actually.
Wraith like, what?
Wraith is afraid at this onslaught, and an onslaught the Duke will bring as, first of all, looking in the back here, it will throw a ball of flame towards both Enrican and Talia.
A ball of flame.
Alright, well, I'm sparkly bitch.
Yes. Let's see. Actually, yes, he can target far away.
Is this his flame breath?
Yes.
Is this okay?
Because I was wondering, if it's like magic he's using? Because I can counter.
No, it's not magic. It's not
yeah,
magic.
Part of that random effect.
This
fire.
will be against Enrica, and
Is
this
there
will be
minus
against
two on that?
Talia. It's not applied, so just consider that. But I think
It's
both of those are
it's-
hits regardless. Yeah.
It misses me.
Yeah, Mrs. Talia.
I have 20 PD after all.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Because everything hits me.
If only they were
That is-
swapped, and then I would have saved
Yeah.
both of you.
That is 30 fire damage. As then he will start slashing at the things he's engaged with. It is against random engaged, so 1 will be the Wraith, 2 will be Hirondo. That will be Wraith, Hirondo, Hirondo. Okay. Against Wraith, that is 40 damage.
Destroys him.
Well,
And,
he is ghostly, remember?
He is
One.
ghostly. That's true.
and 2 against Hirondo.
Critical.
20.
All right.
120.
I'll use that to
Okay,
Oh.
for 80.
80.
Yeah, 2 hits.
No.
Oh no, 1 hit. Sorry.
One
I
hit,
was like
yeah.
22. That probably is.
What?
1 hit for 40.
Yeah, sure.
Isn't that a crit, though?
Yeah, but I halved it
He halved it.
Oh, okay.
because of my.
And
So
Wraith
the
takes
Wraith?
half damage from that.
So the Wraith takes 20.
Because he's a ghostly flying thing.
He is.
The claws are just flailing around wildly. The different heads pulling and pushing into different directions.
I forgot my temporary hit points.
Escalation die goes to
Let me
1.
just fix that.
Talia.
Oh, it's not gonna fix that.
Right. First thing, let's let Anakin spend a recovery, probably. Give him a tiny bit more health.
Cough, cough.
As I will quick action heal, spend a recovery. Anakin.
Okay. Any bonus?
I'm afraid not, which I know is depressing for you.
It is.
But I just want to give you a bit of a top up there. I do have a slightly bigger heal for in case you do go down again any further again, but that's the standard, and I don't want to spend that yet.
So give yourself back that recovery.
It wasn't free recovery.
It was a free one, yeah, but
Wasn't.
the macro.
Wasn't.
Oh, wasn't it? Oh, okay.
I don't have anything that grants me free recoveries on me.
Sure.
I don't think it actually does. Do I? I might. I do. Actually, that's a great
It's
idea.
not needed yet, is it?
No, it's fine. I can spend a recovery.
I have the thing is, I might as well use it. So it's both an attacking spell and a damaging spell at the same time. Or attacking spell and a healing spell at the same time.
Also, it's 5d6? Why is it 5d6 recovery?
Should be 6.
Yeah. So
Should get extra
you
dice.
yeah, you might want to roll an extra d6.
I thought it was used when I had it set for my recovery. No,
Yeah, the thing is, your recovery's not set up.
Yeah,
right,
but your
it should
recovery
be
is on
6.
5d6.
it isn't.
Should be. But but the macro is set at 5d6, don't it?
What does it? What does the
It
macro
does-
fucking change the things I set? I hate this macro. It's a stupid macro.
Well, why are you using it if it doesn't work for you?
Because everyone else is
Give yourself-
using it.
No,
I'm not.
My one is literally just rolling my recovery dice.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so
that's
in that case, I'm going
No,
to. Oh,
this
wait, this is
doesn't
the one.
work. What the fuck?
I just realized. Oh, I just realized this is the once per battle spell. I completely forgot about this. Oops.
okay. You definitely want to change your recoveries back to 2 out of 8.
Yeah,
Um,
me 2 out of 8.
yeah,
But that's
that's
actually fitting. Since you just gained health from that, though. I think. Did you? Maybe. I don't know.
No, I didn't.
Well, you're about to though, because I'm going to use a spell which I forgot is I can actually use once per battle, which is my Spheres of Radiance. We on escalation die?
No.
Um,
Well, yes, we have one.
1.
Yes, 1.
Which that's 1 ally heal with a free recovery, and also I get to attack someone with it.
Maybe Graham will up it.
I have to move closer.
24. Yes.
I can't do
hits.
that. I already used my Invocation of War against the bone golem
Let's see
thing
if
we
this
fought at
works
the
now.
beginning.
18. Does that work? Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
healed. Yes, that's 24 versus MD on him. Because Anakin gets to spend a free recovery, which of course doesn't expend it. He gets to still be on 2 recoveries left.
Yay! Full health.
And I got to blast it, and that was a move, that was a quick, and a standard. I have nothing left. But I should remember that's a thing I can use every battle. Oops, I forgot. Next, send in the gram.
Graham.
We'll go here. Well, it is now from being engaged with me. It also has vulnerability to me. Then, because I think this is probably the last battle we're going to fight today, I'm going to do the Invocation of Strength, a quick action, to make a melee crits do triple damage.
Yes.
Then we're going to do a Smite Evil, with my fantastic bonus for being a ghoul. That's a 2, but it's still 24. Is it a hit?
24. Yes.
Right,
Ba-
we'll add a
barely
surge on
yes.
that for a 92 total damage. And then also, everyone else gets +1 onto my next turn.
Hooray!
Then Edeling will join in with his
that's
for 12 damage.
A crit? No.
Oh, no.
Enrican.
Is it vulnerable to me as well?
Nope, only to me for now.
Well, let's spend what we have left. It's time to cast the Black Bolt of Disaster.
You do have a +1 to hit it.
Yep. Down, Hirondor! As the Black Bolt streaks over him.
Yeah, I'll next turn I will probably deny it, so it can only use basic attacks.
I believe that is a hit.
Yes.
69 lightning damage.
And you can fry the wall.
It is staggered.
Alright, move here. Closer to everything. Alright, done. Unless it's death knellable.
No.
Actually,
Random.
I'll use my bonus action to give the escalation dice to the Wraith.
Okay.
Because I don't have anything bad to do.
Oh yeah,
so-
the Wraith is dazed because it is below the fear threshold.
Okay.
They can still attack, it just takes minus.
Alright.
-4.
No.
Okay, so it's a -2 then.
That hits.
Okay. Stabbity stab.
Nice.
Almost enough to weaken him.
Almost.
The Duke.
Almost.
What does
Alright.
the Duke know?
That is also a hit.
Yeah,
Vicious-
19.
Vicious chomp.
Should crit
Yeah.
there, that triple damage.
And then, as that was that, what was it that I called it? Is it this? Yes. Is this an odd roll? I will push that. So my
Now you have a slightly bigger crit.
yes. I won't recover just yet. Yeah, that will do me.
Okay. Let's see which of the heads gains dominance now. That is the black hat. Head even.
The black hat.
The black
The
hat.
black
yeah.
head.
Hello.
But he does not trigger a special ability.
He does have a
He
black
can,
hat.
however, now use his acid breath, which he will try to use at all the people engaged with him. Maybe. Yes. Right.
Nice.
Starting with Graham. This will be a
Yes, that
30.
hits.
The Edeling, 27. The Wraith, 30.
I
and
tried,
the Rundle.
man. I tried.
Look at those rolls.
Oh, that is against everyone, and it hits everyone. But he's not fearing anymore, is he? That was the
No, he's
ability
not.
of the other one, so...
He loses that.
Alright. Well, good. Temporary hit points.
30
Give
damage.
Me,
He will now start
Okay,
slashing
still.
at targets. This will be against the Edeling. Well, let's see if that kills him. Kills the
Yeah.
Edeling first. 23. Yeah.
-2.
That just hits. and that-
-2.
No,
Oh,
that
-2.
doesn't
That
hit.
misses then.
Fuck
Okay,
him.
then the second one is indeed against the Edeling. 24.
-2.
That does not hit either.
Okay, last one is against the Edeling.
Yeah.
No.
Hero
He
Door's like, I
stands
am. Look at me, I am
bastion of
glorious.
He's blinded by the silver.
I am glorious.
To finish off the most dangerous opponent.
This is 5
Right.
Tannerman.
Talia.
That's pretty funny.
Also, it's 4 heads, not 5. The 5th one on the token is a.
okay.
That's the
You,
tail.
That's
you will stop your attack now, as Talia points forth her staff, calling forth denial of his special abilities.
oh.
Locking his draconic power within him.
Bring her around to the front. He's on top of
Yes,
this bit.
that hits.
48 psychic damage, and he is hampered. He cannot use anything other than basic attacks.
Meh.
A slight dribble of blood coming from the nostrils of all the heads. As you once again use Force Salvo, apparently.
Wow!
Force salvo.
Apparently, I renamed none of my stuff.
It's
That is
it's,
such a versatile spell.
Favorite
Wow.
it's
spell.
so versatile. It's like Gilgalad's cleric training. It just works for everything.
Okay. Anything else?
I'm going through the process of slowly renaming these. Let's see. Anakin doesn't need healing now.
Nope.
Good news.
It's actually quite fine.
Wait, Anakin doesn't need healing.
Hero
Okay.
Door though.
Italy soaked a lot.
I could do with using,
It
but
took
I
an
mean,
entire round of full attacks from this guy.
Move,
yeah,
move
but
up.
I've got my
Move.
quick recovery to be honest.
Move
so
up,
if
I'll cast
you
heal
have
on you.
something else.
And recovery. Also, I completely forgot I didn't roll my recharge rolls last battle on my shield. Oops.
Well, do it now.
Okay. Let's see. 11 plus. 11 plus.
Okay. Graham.
I'm pretty sure they're 11. Double check.
Alright, Scram. He will use his last Smite Evil to smite this thing.
Do I have the shield champion feat?
Bam.
No, I don't.
Not quite a crit, but almost. So 46 damage.
Another strike into the beast's hide.
The vitality of the ghoul power. This is amazing.
Edeling?
Well, also it renews the thing. The commander. Man. Erling will do what he does and try to cut
That
it
is a miss.
or something like that.
Anything.
Great.
Well, is it death knellable?
No.
Okay, let's see if we can change that. Shot of endings. Have a +1 to hit it still.
Yep.
Okie doke. Oh yeah!
And that kills it.
Okay.
Hitting it squarely. All the heads, one after the other, going still. The body lies there lifeless. Combat is over.
Is he dead though, or is it like knitting itself together somehow?
Doesn't look like it from a distance.
Could Anarchy knit it back together?
Reviving something is not exactly in the scythe's sort of area of expertise. It wouldn't be impossible, but it wouldn't be easy.
Imagine if this thing obeyed me instead.
What if we put Enric soul in it?
That would be a very
Like in
expensive
all
one
the
for a
heads.
dentist.
So he would be a 4-headed dragon abomination necromancer.
Oh, that would be great.
Feeble
That's end boss material right there.
His feeble body no longer needed.
I am upgraded.
Then those 4 could share his human body.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy. I mean, I guess we check through the place and see if there's actually anything worth.
Yeah.
I suppose we do.
Alright, digging through the place, you do find a bit of information on the place, although it does seem like most of it has been, taken, really. You do find a couple of goodies, however. I will post it in chat.
Goodies. I like
just do recovery from my forms.
No. Potion of awesome strength. That sounds good.
Nope, nothing.
The information that you find on this place in particular does seem to have been collected by Erasmus himself, mostly theories and such. Reading through it takes quite a while. Are you doing that now, or are you just taking the stuff?
We'll take it back with us.
Yep. Fill up the saddlebags on Hirandor.
Doesn't have a saddle, damn it.
Open up your mouth. We'll put the books in there.
Fucking open up the mouth and put your fucking head in.
I'm sure you want to do that. Diseased and such at this point.
I could use your like saliva to create a world-destroying plague.
No. We're trying to save the world, not destroy
I'm
it.
just saying, yeah, like I have the like it could be done.
No.
Okay.
I could also hit you with holy energy right now.
Well, what was that? Last part?
Anyway.
It wasn't even the last part, that was the whole part.
Did you notice anything right now? No? Okay, good.
Let's get out of this. Let's get out of this place.
Oh, you had a fly on your shoulder, yes.
Don't you dare try siphoning me.
What? No. Of course not. Oh, how
Kids
silly.
call it nowadays.
Back in my day, we just called it lovemaking. No. We'll take everything.
Oh, yes.
You take everything. Alright.
Yes, I can see it. I can see it now. Anarchin and Talia.
Ugh.
The match made in the heavens.
I don't know. I don't know
Mr.
about
and
that.
Mrs. Magic.
Mr. and Mrs. Magic.
Alright, well, I guess at this point...
Admittedly, we pretty much all have every form of magic pinned down, except for druids.
Yeah, it's the only thing.
Yeah.
The scythe is kind of druidic.
With the scythe, you basically have druids as well, so we're all set. We have all the magic in the universe.
We will create the Magical Academy of Magic.
Like a sorcerer.
Alright, so we've
Sorcerer.
discovered everything here.
It's fine. We can make sorcery. We just need some dragon blood. Come here.
100% completion.
Nope. Yeah. Bad.
Yeah. Going back to the platform where you appeared, you do see the faint, subtle shimmering of the portal that you used to enter. chances are you just step through again.
We will take the portal back.
Alright.
Stepping out of this forsaken realm.
Then take your tokens and follow me to the world map.
Take my hand.
We were so young when we left.
Yes, we didn't know. How foolish we were.
Is it me? It's got dusty when since I've been gone. Right, stuffed away.
Time has actually passed. Like it's 200 years later. It's like, oh, damn it.
The Doom! Oh, good news, everyone. The Doom is here.
We open up. It's just a hellscape. People
That's
just
what the rest
running
was
around
meant.
screaming. Yeah. Damn it. Oh well, back into the vault.
It wasn't
See
the
you
vault,
about
though.
an Aeon or
It's
two.
true. It's true.
No, it
was-
didn't hold the answers, only the scythe.
Yes, yes. And he only held the scythe because he brought it there.
Keeping the vault for himself. Yeah.
Right. So you return back to the tranquil silence of the tower.
You mean I can stop this creepy background music?
Yes, you can.
This might be a fine place to stop, I think.
I think so too.
I think so too. Yeah.
It's getting late.
We'll continue in like 2 days.
Good lord.
Going
tomorrow,
to
technically.
instantly grow
Oh, don't
the
say that.
air. To instantly grow the air
Mhm.
to full dragon size.
Mhm.
Done. It's, man, dragon enlargement. You can
Yes.
sell that.
I can travel the world and become the richest man alive.
Yo, you want to be as big as the red? Well,
Do you want a certain
Yeah,
part
I
of
think-
you bigger? I can arrange that.
I think the enemy might have an issue with that one.
maybe Hirando wants to be the biggest dragon in the world.
I mean, he'd like to do it
Maybe
the
he wants to
actual
have the
way.
biggest dragon in the world.
Just because Anrikin has issues with that department doesn't
Not
mean
any
Durandal
longer.
does.
Not any longer, it doesn't. Let me tell you.
Renewed
That time is
vitality.
behind me.
At all the cost of the souls of the innocent.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Uh,
To make Durandals any bigger, we might have to slaughter a few herds.
can't be done.
Well, yeah.
You're just known for its cattle.
Well, I need to be off because it is late and I need to get up in the morning.
Yes.
So, Shiva, are we in full heal-up territory, or...?
Yes, you get a full heal up. You get an incremental advance.
I
Hooray!
hope so. I burned pretty much all my resources now.
We will not roll new relationship dice. I would, however, like you to post the ones you got last time,
Alright.
just as a reminder, because I think that the time is too short to just justify.
I believe the answer to that was what relationship die in my case. I don't think I have any.
I wanted to go looking at the video.
All my
Fucking
stuff
look
is
at
back. Right.
Yeah, try to always have your relationship dice in the back of your head. They can, in the worst case scenario, used to give you information
You know, a flashback to a time
in a sort of flashback. Yeah.
like a long time ago. You remember sitting down with this certain lecturer and he told you something.
No, I don't. What I'm talking about. I don't know an electrician.
Well, that's because you don't have enough relationship dice.
Let's see here.
I still have not used my counter magic once.
Incremental advance. Well, the problem with counter magic that I found when I had it basically was that it's close. It's nearby, right?
Well, that's not been the case. We haven't fought many people using spells.
You don't want to be nearby, especially not the spellcasters, because usually, like, that would mean you're engaged with all their melee dudes. At least,
Yeah, I just kind of see it like we haven't fought many people who've been using spells, so it's like there hasn't been a whole lot of me using to have a chance to use
We
it anyway.
didn't roll them last time either. This is further back because I don't see any
What?
rolling from last session.
Pretty sure we did.
Because last session we opened the portal.
Yeah.
I don't think
and
we
then that
rolled
was
at
it.
the end of
Oh,
that
yeah.
session. So this
You know
is
what? Roll now then. Roll now then. If you can find a use for your current ones before the next session, that's still okay. Otherwise, they'll.
I think I had
They'll
6s with
disappear as
everything,
usual.
honestly.
Well, mine didn't change, so there you go.
I'll
Yeah,
I
I
have
remember
a 6
Anrican getting like 6.
Oh, good, we have a 6 for the Architect, which might come in useful considering we might be going back to the Architect.
murder him. I mean, rescue him. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
be very nice.
Then that would be. What's wrong?
I have right. I have a positive 6 with the artist, a 6 with the doom, a 6 with the enemy, and another 6 with the enemy.
Oh, also, I just realised, Sheep. You
I have a
something
6
else I
with
have?
everyone.
Yeah.
I need to roll an extra d6. Spirits.
Yeah, for spirits.
Jonas has
Yes!
boots too.
Yeah, if we saw, as far as I've gathered, the next thing you
God.
want to do is
Kidnap
that's 2
the,
sixes.
kidnap the
the
baby.
architect.
I have 3
could-
6s with the enemy.
We could
Well-
start next session basically on the day where you want to do that already in Grand Castle and such, meaning that you have quite a lot of time to use
Set it
your
up.
relationship dice for anything you want. Really, you can justify a lot of things that way.
With
He-
with 3 6s, you get like an assault force and a commando team.
He did tell you that in a month and a half he would have his expedition into the sewers, and on that day at noon he has told you the spot where he would most likely end up being. You've currently spent, let's see, 3 days, pretty much exactly 8 days, meaning you still have, over a month to get there and to prepare.
And all these relationship dice are all going to be used for preparation, so just push it as far as you can, guys. Like,
I don't think I have time like tomorrow to.
I know. Maybe they can even be used in flashbacks. Oh well, this is where we meet our commando team with the extraction mission
The enemy
that I
commando team.
ordered from the enemy.
You know, I might have Icar show up and like help us. You
Actually,
could,
just
with
get there
3
and fly us
6s,
away.
with 3 6s, he could just do an airstrike. Just coming up.
I mean, maybe it's because everyone now understands that you have the Scythe of Rasmus, and they're like, oh, we need to befriend that guy.
So that guy
yes.
needs to be.
That's pretty important all of a sudden.
How,
she's
let's see, the
famous
boots.
person.
I might as well.
Yeah.
My
One thing I do try to do, which you'll be able to find, which is if you go on my token at the very very bottom, I do have my recent relationship rolls at the bottom of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's at least all the ones that succeeded. I mark at the bottom of it.
I'm gonna go to bed now. Thanks for the session. Good night.
Good night.
I just want to show you just
I'll
what
roll
my
the,
incremental advance gives.
The enemy and the artist.
What do I spend? What the hell do I spend an incremental advance on?
I used it on a feat.
More spells.
I could spend mine on my feet to get my shields on 6+ recharge. That's a thing. Or, for example, once before heal up, I can declare I have a natural 20 on any knowledge check of my choice.
I have a 6 with the artist, 2 6s with the doom, and 3 6s with the enemy. I don't know
Jonas?
how to handle this.
Jonas, what I'm hearing is you have favors to pull and strings to.
I just
I
don't.
think
I
I'll
just
change that
can't.
What do you think? What do you think though? Basically, once before heal up, declare a natural 20 on any knowledge check of my choice,
Uh,
or more
We have-
recharge on my defensive spell.
we have that from the blade, but I mean a second one is always useful.
The other thing is like Taya could just know from her knowledge domain. Just I happen to know this. Ow!
Yes,
Dude.
Asakawa 666 is the number of the enemy.
Hmm. Okay, that already has that in. I wish I could force like a result to check, because I want to check if this does the reroll on a 2.
You can technically.
I mean, it's in the code, but I just want to see if it actually works.
I mean, there's a way we can test like if a 2 does it. Like you can just tell it, like you can just force the roll to be a 2. You can just say right, you know, result roll equals 2. Let's see what happens.
I guess.
My Skype currently does a very weird thing. I can't write more than like 10 characters.
What?
Yeah, I don't know why.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's been doing this on and off, and I don't know why. Anyway. Yeah, I'm super tired, and I'm gonna go to bed.
Surprisingly, I'm fully awake.
Yes, very weird.
Admittedly,
Thanks.
the fact that I'm at a desk now helps again.
Thanks for the session, Sheep. Thanks for watching, and we will see you guys on Friday.
Yes.